Good afternoon. This is ESO News. Starting at 3 o'clock. This is a great thing getting ready for the whatever event that is ending here in the next couple of days. Have you learned anything about the seals? Maybe you learned something about the goats. I don't know. But what's going on is there's some great thing. We've got a connection over in Steam. So if you want to go over into Steam and check that out, it's brand new and trying to get that in. That will be a blessing, which it is a blessing. It's truly a dream come true, and it's kind of like a early Christmas present, like to me, and getting Steam working a little bit more. All the guys over in Steam are working endlessly to get the games of Elder Scrolls in, and I am so excited to see the seals revealed. Some really fun stuff. Have you checked out the Seals of Endeavor yet? It's kind of like a study going over into the crown crates with the Activary crown crates, the Allmaker crown crates, the Potentate crown crates, all sorts of different crown crates. And just by logging into your game today, you'll receive a reward. Everyone likes a present. So there's all sorts of presents that are coming in each day, and this is what the season is about. This is some sweet stuff. The seal currently looks like the Cookie Monster. We'll look at the Cookie Monster here for a moment. This is a Cookie Monster. Oh, Cookie Monster. There's a gem inside the Cookie Monster. So anyways, I'm going to take a quick break here, and those of you guys over wherever you are in Elder Scrolls land, go in there, go in and chat, figure out a chat line you can go into and start chatting and stay there. It's a really good thing. I'm not going to be able to get into every little channel and chat with you guys like in different channels if I don't see. So anyways, this is a really good step moving forward into Elder Scrolls. Like always, some super sweet stuff going on. Hopefully, you guys are getting prepared here in the next couple days. Once the Seals of Endeavor event ends, there's a sweet present coming in. Sweet. How are you going to get in to the Cookie Monster? It's a puzzle. The Cookie Monster is a puzzle. Are you going to start from the right? Are you going to start from the bottom? Are you going to start from the left? Are you going to go up on the top? How are you going to get inside the Cookie Monster? Well, we shall see. I'll be right back. All right, just gonna get in here and just gonna show the breaking news that's going on with the new game here, or within the series here of Elder Scrolls. You guys are gonna be so happy when you see when you go over into Steam. This is a sweet, sweet, sweet thing. And if you didn't know, I'm the Steam developer, so you can kind of just look at here and like, whoa, this is some pretty sweet stuff. So looking in here of here in the main page, as you go over to steamcommunity.com, you can look in and you can find some tons and tons of information about all sorts of different games in Steam. Namely, Elder Scrolls has some super sweet stuff. So this stuff it takes a long time. It's kind of a slow process, but it's actually pretty fast. Just on all of the different mechanisms that are inside of different types of programs, you kind of look at some things and you go a little bit slower during the time that's going on. As you can see, the Seals of Endeavor is being related inside of the homepage of Steam as it is switching over. And so going over and checking out some of the stuff here we have, has about every different kind of Elder Scrolls game you could ever think about in Steam. And later on down the road, we can look at getting some of the older games, the Elder Scrolls adventure games. However, that's up to the company to whether we're going to put the different multiple games that are in the system, but that's not known right now, and that's a lot of information to take in. So. As you can see here, this is the kind of the games that are available here in the company. So going in here, this is the most current that's just come in here. You'll see it where it says coming soon. When you just type in Elder Scrolls, you'll see this white. It's like pretty much like sticks out like a sore thumb. It's like the white of Elder Scrolls. Like, dude, I want to see the Sky Oblivion goat. If you've ever seen Sky Oblivion goats, whoa, you might be like, hey, where's the Sky Oblivion goat? Well, the Sky Oblivion goat is growing up a little bit. Hasn't gone outside of the farm just yet, out of Sweetwater Cascades. It's getting there. And so Sky Oblivion goat hasn't gotten the Sky Oblivion just yet. However, Sky Oblivion goats are waiting. If you've ever seen the Sky Oblivion goats, they're cute. They are so cute. So going over there with you guys, what I want you guys to do is I want you to go over to steamcommunity.com and just type in Elder Scrolls, and you'll start seeing some more information about the game of Sky Oblivion that's starting to develop. It's going in set to be released, I think, June 6th of 2025. So a day off, that's not that big of a deal. Going in, I'm not sure what the company's going to do as far as getting the set date for Xbox and PlayStation. Most likely, it'll be a couple weeks after the game gets released on PC and Macintosh. This is some really good stuff. Looking in here, this looks like, wow. This is the what is these Seals of Endeavor thing? Well, these are like the little seals you look and they're like ar. So there it is. I'm gonna take a quick break, and I will be right back. I'm not sure what's going on with the inside of the picture where you can see me right here. The buttons are kind of going haywire on the inside of the picture, but that's okay. Oh, so go! I want you guys to get into steamcommunity.com and go where the goat is. Go with the goat. It's be like a Christmas present to us. Come on, goat. Go, goat. Come on, goat. I know you can do it, goat. I know you can do it. I know you can do it, goat. You can do it, goat. Come on, goat. So I want you guys to get over on steamcommunity.com. Type in Elder Scrolls. Go down to the goat. It's obvious. You see the white. That's where all the Skype Living goats are. Okay, goat. Come on, goat. Come on, goat. Do a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, or 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, goat! Goat is going. Come on, goat. Come on, goat. Come on, goat. Well, that was goat's first try. That's okay. So at least we got some fun stuff that's going on inside of Elder Scrolls Online. It's some sweet stuff where you can check out some of the different broadcasts in Elder Scrolls Online. There isn't much, so just kind of explaining. There ain't much, but it's gonna come along. So let's see here what we can get into. As you can see, this is kind of touchy, kind of sensitive. Okay, so going into the community, and I don't know why some of these buttons are they're just touchy. They're touchy. That's how the program is. It's like we gotta pray. Come on, goat. You're in there, goat. When you get in the game into Skype Living, you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll talk to the goat a lot. Your goat will be your best friend. Serious. I saw the Skype Living goat. I saw one of the goats earlier, standing up on a hill on a hill. That goat was high up there. I was like, Skype Living goat, you get down from there. And the goat just stood there. Like, come on, goat. So if you're getting into the game, you wanna get over to Frozen Coast Way Shrine, and then start going all the way over to South Watch Way Shrine. See if you can get into the game. It's a good MMO game. I'm getting prepared for the big quest, going into the second DLC. You kind of see what I'm saying. It's some fun stuff. The quest I think is the Blood of Old Karth. That's going to be a fun stuff. So if you're looking at the of what's going on inside of Skyblivion, what the guys do, what you guys can do later, which most likely you'll do later, is you'll go the direction that they go. The guys like that are very far advanced. Then you'll become far advanced as well. So what you want to first do is you want to go over into um, Frozen Coast Wayshrine, and once you get in there, I'll meet up with you. Quite possibly going down from South Watch Wayshrine. That's kind of the purpose of. I'm sitting there just kind of like hanging out over Eversnow Inn. It's gonna get lonely, so I go down and check if someone's coming up. It gets lonely at Eversnow Inn. Then see the guys as I get near Eversnow Inn. They're over to the left hand side. They go over to the right. So I'm looking to the left and I see all the good folk traveling in circles and in circles and in circles and in circles until they gather into the blood of Old Karth. As you near the blood of Old Karth, as you see a torch lit, as you see the live broadcast that says, "Please stand by." As the Skyblivion goat was on top of the hill, the Skyblivion goat wanted a bell, but didn't say they wanted a bell. So the Skyblivion goat looked up into the sky and saw a shower of red from the heavens. The story will continue. I'll be right back. Just got such beautiful music. I'm just looking in here on the in here. Just gonna explain to you guys that are watching that want yourself on the screen. That's not worth it. You don't want to. You don't want to go into a screen. Not only that, the company won't allow that. It's for good reasons. You don't want to see yourself on the screen. This is my screen right here. The company can easily put me on this screen right here. I'm just going to explain this right now. The importance is the game. It's the game. Right in here, I'm just going to explain this. I'm literally the only one in the Elder Scrolls Online in here. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. For those of you kids that are looking at all of these are not real accounts, except for one. Right in here, you might see like the pictures here of the pictures in here, but they're not real accounts. This is proof that these are not real accounts. I'm just gonna explain because I've seen from experience. I've seen the different mirrors, and the reason why you don't want to see yourself on the screen is because this is meant for the game to go out. You don't know if these are real accounts or not. You can see in this one picture here, there's 0 viewers. Over in here, whatever this word, this username, this has 0 viewers on there. I'm gonna go further down here to where you see like a screen like mine right here where it says live broadcast, please stand by. It's a defunct account that the company has put in. I've got to tell the truth because those of you kids that want yourself on the screen, you're not gonna get it. You can go to other people and they'll put you on the screen, but Steam will not put you on the screen. I totally understand that of like today, currently, of the reason why the right in here of why I'm not on the screen. It's because in the media industry, this is meant for the game to be produced. And so right in here, you can see by just looking at this that we have a connection. The more important thing is we want to be able to get into the game. You see what I'm saying? We want to see the colors in the pictures of the game. When you see this picture, you want to look down here. You can see the picture which you can trust right here, which is the spirit sign. As you see here, the spirit sign. It's the inner meaning of the spirit sign is for the Holy Spirit to come in and to where we can learn and grow from the system. So this is an important thing for you guys to understand, that we have a lot of work to do. There's a lot of buttons. The entire screen has to be paid in some form. It does take money. But the thing that's important right now for you kids to understand is that you're not gonna, if you're going into the Steam system, you're not gonna be able to see yourself as much as you want, as much as you cry, as much as you beg. You're not gonna be able to get your personal image inside of the screen. And so that's a little Christmas present for you guys, to understand that your real picture is not meant to get onto the screen. It's the actual animations that are meant to get onto the screen, to where we can we can show that we know how to produce the animations. There's multiple people that are working within the company, both internally in the company and externally in the company. It branches out to places like Xbox and PlayStation. This is a good move forward of working on the screens to where we get the games available for you guys to where you can play. It would be pointless for a person to actually be on the screen, even a small little smidget box within the screen of the person. It would be pointless to have a person showing themselves. The important thing in here inside of Steam is what I'm explaining because I'm the Steam developer. I have to explain the importance of how important the screen is. There's certain things if you try to do something in vain, you're not going to get it. Like if you want your picture to be over, say here on the top right side of the screen, for example, this small little picture. If you want your picture over on the top left side, or if you want your picture right in the middle where the play button bar is, you're not going to get your personal image in there. What you can get is you can get multiple things through the company, such as if you do want to stream in Steam, you have to go through a line, and there's multiple lines, and it does take order. It does take a lot of people to get the system running. It doesn't take. It not only takes me, but it takes multiple other people as well. Some people are not known in the system, and for companies or for employees in the company that have kids, the kids understand what their parents are going through. It's a nightmare in some places of doing certain work. Some of this stuff we don't want to do, but we have to do it in order to be able to live. And so what I'm talking about with you guys that are fans, or you're a fanatic of Elder Scrolls, you wanna pay for something inside of the system. Most importantly, the starting point is getting yourself a Steam account. If you're looking to go into Steam, if you're going over into Xbox or PlayStation, I haven't been on Xbox in a while or PlayStation in a while. Xbox, I'm a little bit more mature in the knowledge of how Xbox works, but PlayStation, I work more on the early their early consoles of PlayStation. So, as far as the online side, that's going to be something that's going to be fun to work on. And so, looking more into getting the game of Elder Scrolls online, most likely what's going to happen is I'm going to use a PlayStation to get the game onto the screen. As soon I'll show inside of the settings within the system of the reason why I'm most likely going to choose a PlayStation to transmit the actual screen. As you can see in here, there's it's not impossible to get the game onto the screen inside of the box here. There just might have to have another computer that actually can computate the actual animations. The reason why a personal image of a person cannot go in, because you wouldn't be able to talk to yourself going like talking, hey, would you go, yeah, it's possible, but most likely the other side either won't comprehend, or they're like, no, that's not allowed. And so what I'm explaining with the importance of paying for a button. It's an important thing of having an account to where you can get inside of the system, such as an Xbox, PlayStation, or Steam. I'm talking a lot of things right now, and this is the proper time to talk about kind of what needs to happen inside of the system. And what you guys are going to want to do is you when you get inside of the system, you're going to want to play more, and you're going to want to learn more about the system. This is a perfect opportunity for you guys to learn here in the news section of Elder Scrolls. This speaks out to the entire community of the Elder Scrolls universe, the reason why we need to get the system running better. This right here, this box here is the literal only running permanent um, permanent screen that is available in Elder Scrolls Online. As much as you would have thought that like some of these pictures when you press the play button, sometimes there's no communication back. And if there's no communication, you don't know if it's a real user. And if users have gotten in before and then they communicate back, I'll just explain some of the past users that I've communicated with. When you go inside and you watch a broadcast, there was only one other user that I had communicated with, and they would stop their their broadcast just to communicate with me. That's a blessing. But the more important thing is having the understanding of when you go into some things, if you're going into another person's personal account while they're streaming, if you're not connected as a friend, then there's a possibility that the connections might not coexist together. That's the important part for us to be all connected in Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam, so we have a direct connection with each other. Right now, what I'm talking about also in Nintendo, in the in the Elder Scrolls 5 game series, what I'm talking about with the new quests that are coming through with Winterfrost, that's an important thing to understand how much we have to be connected. The things don't just come about. They don't just appear out of nowhere. Um, and some things do appear out of nowhere from what's called the AI. The artificial intelligence will help us move forward in the animations, but the AI doesn't exist without us. Yesterday, when I was in the game in Sky Oblivion, the AI was actually fighting each other right near Frozen Coast Wayshrine. It was a sweet battle. The enemy characters were kicking kicking her butt, kicking Redlia's butt. The enemy characters were kicking Redlia's butt. And then finally, Redlia got a little bit smarter, and she started circling around the enemy characters, and the enemy characters started learning. And the an outside AI enemy character came in and started fighting the AI characters that were penetrating the circle outside near Frozen Coast Station. And as you might go over there, if you're going in there today, you might see some leftover um, dead dead creatures that were destroyed by other AI characters. So if you go in there, that's pretty interesting and pretty interesting to study on how the animations actually work that are not humanly real, but they're real. And so we have to take care of the system in order for the system to be fun, enjoyable, and not a burden upon us to when we go inside of the system. And the first thing you got to do, you got to create yourself an account, whether it's over in Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation, or Steam. I'm talking about a lot of different gaming systems, and it all starts out with Steam. And so, looking in here, this is the study of screens, as you see it right now. This is some really good stuff. I'm going to take a quick break. That's a mouthful to talk about, and so hopefully you're enjoying your drive today. And I will be right back. as you be going into the great lift. Do you hear the sound? Oh, right. It's kind of dark and dreary. Are you in the Sea of Ghosts? Wow, mysterious. Oh, we got it. Year in review. In the icy fields of Sky Oblivion. What was the year in review? So is that soundtrack speaking to those of you that can hear? Hopefully it is. The main theme is coming out very 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 well. You can totally tell that the game is. I haven't gotten too far into the game. Getting prepared for the second DLC is sure going to be a fun one. And what I want you guys to do is do some practice rounds again to where you start in going in Frozen Coast Way Shrine and start journeying over to Southwatch Way Shrine. Do that for a while. You might see Redleya one day. Some pretty fun stuff. If you don't, go in there, grab a group, go into the Blood of Old Karth. That'll start gearing you up into the second DLC. Start moving forward out of the Sea of Ghosts into the land. Into the land of the Reach. When you get near the Reach, you can really tell when you start the quest in the Blood of Old Karth. You can really pinpoint the location between East March and going over into the Reach. So you can kind of tell the distinction of before after you leave Eversnow Inn. That's kind of where the first DLC leaves us off into going into the second DLC. This is going to be some fun stuff, and it's going to be truly a blessing and a present. As I want you guys to log into your account to where you can receive just by logging in. It's truly a blessing by the company. Thinking of the second DLC going over into the Craglorn part of the mapping system. You can go in there. It's not going to look like much at first. We're going to have to get some MMO action going on, and that's the whole point of doing the practice run-throughs, going from Frozen Coast Way Shrine to Southwatch Way Shrine. Going in there thinking about going over into the dungeon, over into Homes of the Reach, coming up here shortly. This is going to be some special graphics that are coming in that are going to connect us in the game. If you look over on the online side, there's reasons why the company pinpoints the locations in the mapping system. It's because certain things have to be paid. Just like when you go over into a movie theater, you have to pay to get into the theater. And so this is basically you guys paying to get into the theater. And then once the theater is paid in its form, then we can go over, you get what I'm saying? We can go over into Falkreath, start moving up over there near the Reach. And if you kind of see what I'm talking about with the Reach, Falkreath really is starting to look like part of the Reach. It's more of a plant-like area inside of Falkreath. You're looking as going into the dungeon. You might be a little confused if you're looking into the mapping system right now. So if you go over in a Craglorn, just go into the dungeon. Then once you get through in that dungeon, you'll see a forested area. This is the whole point is we wanna move forward. Now, how are we going further up into the reach, or are we going to be leading towards going into Cyrodiil? This is the whole point of us pinpointing locations, so the different armies in the different places in Elder Scrolls can prepare the armies to where we can get into Cyrodiil and we can save Imperial City. So as you're going over into the second DLC, quite possibly, you're going to want to make sure you're having an MMO style gameplay. Just going in by yourself is going to be a headache, as I can tell you this much. When you're going into the second DLC, going over into the blood of Old Karth, you're definitely going to want to have a friend. In this day and age, you're going to want to have a friend so you can get through those trials. I'll take a quick break and I will be right back. Oh, this is so sweet. Oh, the Sky Oblivion Goat is so sweet. Sky Oblivion Goat just came out of nowhere. You're like, what? Where's the Sky Oblivion Goat? Well, the Sky Oblivion Goat, as much as known as the goat came from Rothgar. As far as I know, as far as the information from the papers of receiving the goat. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when they come for you? What are you gonna do when the goats come for you? I love my Sky Oblivion Goat.